TikTok's path toward a potential ban in the U.S. TikTok has lost its bid to strike down a law that could result in the platform being banned in the United States. A U.S. appeals court upheld the law in a ruling Friday. Denying TikTok's argument that the law was unconstitutional, the judges found that the law does not contravene the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States, nor does it violate the Fifth Amendment guarantee of equal protection of the laws. The ruling means that the platform is one step closer to facing a U.S. ban, unless it can convince Chinese parent company ByteDance to sell and find a buyer, starting on January 19, 2025. After the deadline, U.S. app stores and internet services could face hefty fines for hosting TikTok if it is not sold. Under the legislation, Biden may issue a one-time extension of the deadline. In a statement, TikTok indicated it would appeal the decision. The Supreme Court has an established historical record of protecting Americans' right to free speech, and we expect they will do just that on this important constitutional issue, said company spokesperson Michael Hughes. Unfortunately, the TikTok ban was conceived and pushed through based upon inaccurate, flawed, and hypothetical information, resulting in outright censorship of the American people. The TikTok ban, unless stopped, will silence the voices of over 170 million Americans here in the U.S. and around the world on January 19, 2025. President Joe Biden signed a bill in April that requires the platform to be sold to a new, non-Chinese owner or be banned in the United States, following years of concern on Capitol Hill that ByteDance poses a national security risk. In particular, lawmakers have worried that ByteDance could share user data with the Chinese government for surveillance, or that the Chinese government could force the company to TikTok's algorithm to spread propaganda. TikTok sued to block the law in May, arguing that it infringed on the free speech of its more than 170 million American users and unfairly singled out the platform. The court consolidated that lawsuit with claims from a group of individual TikTok creators. In a hearing in September, attorneys for the U.S. government argued that TikTok's algorithm is controlled by its Chinese parent company and could be used to influence American users. In their ruling, a three-judge panel at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit acknowledged that TikTok's American users create and view all sorts of free expression and engage with one another and the world.